Hello, everybody. Anna Terranova here with Robin Moser and Associates and Remax Realty Professionals. As you can see, I'm here by myself. And what are we doing today? So, we doing Watermelon Cosmo, and we talking about the first-time home buyer strategies. What are some of the important strategies as a first-time home buyer you need to know? Um, Before I make a cocktail, I'd just like to do a little plug. Robin and myself are doing online seminar on January 18th, and it's about how to save for your down payment, how to organize yourself for the first time buying. If you would like to invest and you want to know how to come up with the funds for it and how that works, how to apply for certain things, we'll be doing that on January 18th. I will post the link below once the show is done, and you can go and register. It's totally free of charge, and it's going to be some great information. But now we'll go back to our drink for Watermelon Cosmo. I hope I got most of the stuff ready. I know I forgot my lime, but that's okay. We'll just go with it. So what we got? Let's just start with vodka first. It just says almost 3/4 of an ounce vodka. And then we are doing ounce and a half of this watermelon liquor. So, oh, that's almost two. Anyway, it's still holiday, by the way, to all my Orthodox family and friends there. It's Orthodox Christmas today. So, Merry Christmas once again. And we added cranberry juice and simple syrup. So, we're just gonna shake it. And since there's nobody jumping around me, I'm gonna just like shake it till my fingers fall off from cold. Do it a little extra. Technically, you should always um, chill your glass before you put the martini in it. But here we go. Nice, beautiful pink Cosmo, just as expected. Looks super delicious. I'm gonna give it a go. I mean, how bad can it be, right? Vodka, watermelon. Mm. So really good, super refreshing, totally girls drink. If you're having like a ladies' night out and you want, ladies' night even guess like if they're coming over and you want to do something fun, that's pretty. This is really good, and it's not just sweet. Even though like there is a simple syrup, I think the tartness, the watermelon liquor, and of a cranberry juice is definitely brings the freshness. Mm. Definitely recommend for nice patio cheer or girls' night in. So let's go with our topic. The I'm gonna continue sipping on my Cosmo here, watermelon Cosmo. So the first time home buying, the reason we're talking about this in January because a lot of people make plans for the new year, and it's potentially you're gonna be first time going back into the market to buy a property, or it's a first time owning a property, and it's as market has changed and the rules and regulations have changed. It's important kind of to know what to do, right? And this conversation can go very differently depending on who you are because our needs, wants, and where we are in life are very different. But we'll just do like a little general conversation. So number one, of course, Robin and I always start with like, what do you got in the bank, right? Like, do you have a down payment? Have you talked to the mortgage broker? The number one is to figure out the money because you don't want to get excited about buying something until you know that you can get approved for the loan or you have such like substantial amount of money for down payment or even the budget that will cost you to live in this place. either home or condo, because there is a different expenses. So you want to know if that budget that you will have to pay monthly will be something you're comfortable with. So those, like, that's number one. Get ready financially. Second, um, figure it out kind of what do you want. So I always suggest start making a list in terms of like, what are your wants, what are your needs, what are must haves, and kind of like identify which ones are more important and which ones are not. And one of the things is, what that helps you is kind of like really think, from general idea into very like specific. Also, I know we always shop with our eyes, right? So we already looked online and be excited about certain perspectives. But we have to remember, like, sometimes when we look on Instagram or even like a stage homes, some homes look very pretty on the photo, but may not as great in person. Especially the homes that in could be in a low budget where they need some work, and they might be staged perfectly, but once you get in you can see that maybe some things are outdated, some things require more money. So you want to be very careful that you don't set your expectations super high by looking online only. Go I always say, like, the first time to go look at homes, even if you know already your general area, just go look at it with open mind, different configurations, different styles, different locations, just and different age, just to get a feel what feels right for you. And that's really good because sometimes what we think we want is going to be something very different what we pick. And that's only because sometimes the older homes have been updated, and if you put that age restriction on it, then you might miss out on opportunities of updated older home and looking at the new homes that may still need some work. So always like keep an open mind for the first tour. Also, I would say definitely trust your agent. Your real estate agents have seen tons of homes. I mean, myself, I've been in business 20 years, Robin 27 years. So we've seen an obscene amount of properties. And we almost sometimes can tell what in a photo what it's going to look like in real life. So trust your agent by suggesting some of the properties, even if it looks like you it's not something on your list. Experienced agent can pick up after, especially your first tour, what are the some things you may need to consider, because it either doesn't fit the formula or the budget, or maybe the things like you say, like, well, this is what I want, but whenever you see what in your want list or needs list, you don't like it. So trust your agent. Experienced good agents will always suggest you something that is outside of the box, maybe something you're not considered, and also point out maybe some pluses and minuses of the properties you look through. We don't always get blinded sometimes by staging and updates. We also gonna see certain points that maybe not as beneficial for you as a buyer. Let's say the location or the noisy neighbor or something that you may overlook because you're excited about beautiful kitchen. So that's another thing. Listen to your agent, trust your agent. We come with a vast knowledge of experience, and of course in terms of we always say we work as a team, and if there is something that you are not happy with or your wants and needs have changed, and you decide instead of going with a house you wanted to go into a condo market like a townhome or even like an attached property because you realize that your lifestyle that you're not ready for maybe shoveling your snow and cutting the grass or certain things, tell your agent that we can pivot and start looking what fits your lifestyle the most. So, and of course when we ask you questions in terms of what do you work and what do you do for fun, like what are your hobbies, like go into detail, because that's kind of we're gonna be knowing, are we serving your needs and wants in the long term. Because if you, let's say, work downtown, but you decide to live somewhere very far away, that's going to cause you a huge commute, especially if you don't have the needs, let's say, to commute that distance, then that property will not suit you really well. Although there's always a pluses and minuses, but that's kind of a discussion when you are buying the home. And of course, in terms of you know getting the home to closing the home and moving, kind of take an ownership of setting up utilities and property tax, and knowing what else do you need to put the money away for. Obviously the home inspection will show you where some of the things need to be done right away, or maybe with some time, so you can understand how to budget. um, Taking care of your home, especially because not if you're not going with a condo that is taken outside, with a attached, like semi-detached or single family homes, it all lies on you. So you want to be proactive in your home ownership. You need to understand that you know you're the owner of the home, and you have to take care of it, so it's actually only increases in value instead of losing the value because it's not maintained. And that happens quite often. And of course, winter, like, stay, I would say, calm throughout the process. Definitely, as a good agent, we always try to be a couple steps ahead of the buyers, make your process much smoother. But sometimes things happen and we have to pivot or change the direction. And again, our job as your agent to keep those emotions aside and be the voice of reason. And for your first home buyer, also rely on a professional that you're working with. And I hope that's us, myself, Anna Charanova, and Robin Moser, who, again, like, one of us always here, even though another one may be traveling. So it's, again, I think I just say trust your agent, follow the process, and really kind of like enjoy the experience, because it could be like super fun, though, you know, could be some frustration. But overall, it's supposed to be a fun experience to look for your first property. So our phone number is on the screen. Here is our email. Please, our website. Please contact us. Robin and myself will be super um, glad to hear from you. Anyway, it is January 7th. It's our first show of January because, of course, we had to skip the Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve, and we were not working. This is our first show back after the holidays, and which is going to make a double fun show. That means we are going to be giving away our prize. And I would like to say thank you to all our biggest fans that followed us through December and loved and liked and shared our show on social media. And the prize that we are giving away this month is this amazing tool bar kit. I'm gonna see if this picture will be maybe better. But yeah, 17-piece bartender kit. It's an amazing, great gift for somebody if you don't like to use it. But if you're making cocktails at home, at least once in a while, that would be great. So I got my phone here with a Wheel of Fortune. And let's see who is the lucky winner is. Okay, so I'm gonna spin. I'm gonna turn on the sound on to make it more fun. Hold it down, and here you go. Okay. Oh my God, Ratish Narayan, congratulations. Yet again, I don't know, is it second month in a row? That's insane. We're definitely coming over and using that smoker you won last year and this bartender kit. You probably have like a stocked up bar by now. Well, cheers to you. Mm. Seriously, from all the names, you won again. Congratulations. You are our biggest fan, by the way. And we appreciate everybody who's watching. So, the prize for January, I should have opened it. Is it packed? Okay, it's packed. I'm not gonna open it now. We'll open it for the next show. But I'm gonna like just get a picture. How cool is that set of little glasses, little sniffers, just in time for scotch tasting and whiskey tasting there. So, how you win the prize here on the show. So, the Tipsy Realtor runs every Wednesday at 12:30. And if you like, love, share, tag your friends and family, even if you just like the cocktail and you think the recipe is awesome, and you tag them for the cocktail, not just a real estate topic, especially if you have any suggestions for real estate topics you'd like to hear or cocktail recipes you like to share on the show. We will be planning the season six in May, June. So please share those, and you get an extra credit, and you will be entered twice to win the prize for the following month. And we will be pulling your name first week of the following. So first week of February, somebody's gonna win this amazing. Um, it's a six glass set, so awesome. So you can join it with your five other friends. You don't have to drink alone, like more. So what are we doing next week? Hold on, let me switch this. Next week, we're going to be drinking something called Banana Foster Manhattan. So it sounds very interesting. And we'll be talking about fostering the Smith maneuver and how it makes you money. I know Robin's going to be very sad to miss the topic because she's not going to be back yet from Panama that week, but it's one of her favorites. I will pick her brain on the notes and make sure you guys going to have some awesome information. And again, I'll look for the in the comments. January 18th, we were gonna have online seminar about how to get your down payment, how to invest your money, how to make money in real estate. It's gonna be, and if you first first bomb buyer, you will learn a lot. So definitely join the show. And if you have any questions about real estate, where is it going in 2026, and if you're planning to do any buying or selling real estate this year, please contact us. The phone number is on the screen. Robin and myself would love to hear from you. Thanks so much and have a great week. Bye bye.